Good morning. It's about 7:45. It's quite early to be this ready, but I'm heading out to 2 events this morning. One is at Selfridges for the launch of Harry Styles' brand Pleasing. I believe it's exclusively being sold there, so that's fun this morning. I don't think Harry Styles is going to be there, but I'm still quite excited. And then I'm heading to an event with Adidas afterwards, so should be a fun morning. Little sneak peek of the fit. Because I'm going to an Adidas event, had to have the Adidas trousers on, but also didn't want to go full Adidas for the first event, so got this cozy jumper on, which is from Topshop. Trousers are obviously Adidas and are gorgeous. You can't really see, but they're like a navy blue colour. Obsessed. And then my trainers are the Adidas Superstars, and they've got like a navy stripe. They're really cool. So that's my fit. Off's going to put a coat on, but let's go. Arrived at the Pandora pop-up. It's so cute, and I'm going to show you guys inside. It's all about love, so let's go. These are not pizza boxes in my hands, but they are in fact something really fun to add to my bedside tables. Now, as I said before, I really like to slowly build up my flat and buy new things every now and then when I find something that suits my flat or suits the area or is right for me and is right for what I'm looking for. So my bedside tables are the Montana wire cubes, and I absolutely love them, and I'm so glad I bought them. I think they're really cool, but I have struggled majorly to style them because they're like obviously like wire cubes, like things fall through the gaps, like I don't feel like I can style the tops of them that well, and I was really struggling to figure out how to make them look cool. I finally purchased some tabletops to go on them. They do like an array of different tabletops, from like a marble one to wood to like this like cool colourful plastic ones, and I decided to get some. They did take a little bit of time to come, but they are finally here, and I'm really excited to finally have bedside tables that look nice rather than look kind of like I've just whacked whatever on there. So this is what they look like when they come. This is the brand Montana, and I believe it's Fonton is the cube name. I have actually already opened one. I was far too excited to see what it looked like, so I'm going to unbox this other one with you and we can style up my bedside tables. I haven't styled my bedside tables up yet. I just had to get it on. I was like dying to put it on. So let me go get some scissors and we can unbox this. I decided to go for these gorgeous like wooden tabletops. I felt like in this room there's a lot of like white, so I wanted something that would kind of warm up the room a little bit more. So I went for this white, not white, I went for this wooden colour. Now it's obviously not like your classic piece of wood, it's probably just made to look like this, but I think this is really nice. It's kind of like light toned without being white, and also creates that really cool like tabletop effect that will sit perfectly on these wire cubes, and I just really liked it. I thought out of every option they had, I needed a wooden option because I feel like this room has lots of white, but I feel like the touches of wood just add a little bit more warmth, as I said. So let me pop this on the bedside table and I can show you what it looks like. So yesterday I was very kindly invited by Uniqlo to pick out a few bits from their new annual High March collection. So I thought we could show you slash open them together. I kind of was like really stuck on what to get, so I picked 3 things out. And if you don't know annual High March, amazing brand, amazing collections, always so fun and cool. So they've definitely done a really good job of like making this collection quite simple and wearable but still kind of fun. So the first thing I picked up were these socks. I just absolutely loved the grey and the kind of camel colour together. I have a lot of socks, I love socks, but I actually don't have many grey pairs, so I chose these ones, and I love the little eyes on them. I think that is just like the really cool way of showing that things are an Anya March collection without being like too crazy. So absolutely love these, and the eyes are something you see on every single piece within the collection. And then I picked 2 knits. I literally was so stuck on what colours to go for because there were black, grey, there was an orange knit as well. But I figured it was probably best to go for something that I knew I was going to wear, but also slightly different. So the first knit I picked was this one, which is the lamb's wool knit in this gorgeous green colour. I love this, and the branding's really fun as well, I really like that. And then you've got the kind of simple classic jumper with this little eye design on the side with a little stitching, which I think looks really fun. And then on the other sleeve you've got a really simple like bright green cuff, which I just think, even though it's very, very subtle, very simple, it just makes the knit a little bit more fun, a little bit different. You've also got that like stitching detail around the top here and the Anya March bow at the back. So I chose this one in a medium. I usually get my Uniqlo jumpers in a medium, and I just really like the colour of this. I thought it was kind of festive as well, so it's great for this season, but also it's something I could see myself wearing a lot. And like I said, the detailing is quite subtle, so it's not in your face, which I think is quite nice. And also the seam detailing on this jumper is stunning. I don't know why, but that kind of like reverse seam I think just adds a little bit of texture, makes something a little bit different. It makes it a little bit more exciting than your average like round neck jumper. So I absolutely love this. And then the other thing I chose was this knit. This is a cashmere knit, and I was umming and ahhing between getting the black one or the navy, but I chose the navy because I just think a navy knit is always a good staple to have in your wardrobe, and I don't tend to wear black knits that much. This one is a kind of high neck design with the eyes on the side. One of the girls in the gifting suite was like, you could roll it over and have it so that the eyes aren't fully on show, which I think is quite nice if you want to do that. Again, you've got the same like reverse seam detailing, and there's a little bit of stitching detail down there, and then you also have the bow on the back. It's a really, really subtle detail on this one. I think this one is probably the most subtle of them all, but I really liked the style of this, and again I picked this one up in a medium. I believe the collection launches on the 23rd of November, so I will link the collection below. You can actually look at it now online if you want to find out what you want and like set reminders and stuff. So I'll link everything below if it's available / when it's available, and also defo set your reminders to check it out because the collection is gorgeous. There's lots of lovely knits, there's some really nice hats and scarves as well. So yeah, very excited and happy to have these in my wardrobe.